I believe in education as a right essential to advancing a career.
Education opens up their mind to everything that they could do.
Education is the gateway to success in our community, and so I think it's critically important that everyone, regardless of their financial situation, has an equal opportunity to pursue higher education.
Everybody agrees that the student loan issue is a big problem in our culture.
Student loans, well, it's how I pay for school. I grew up poor, and so I currently independently fund my own education.
Financing education has become incredibly important as education has gotten more expensive.
SoFi has this awesome new loan program.
SoFi is a smart, innovative company that cares about its students.
SoFi is the new answer to an age-old problem of high interest rates for student loans.
First off, the most important thing for anyone is interest rate. And the fact is that there's just not that many options available that have interest rates like the one SoFi offers.
SoFi offers students the lowest fixed interest rate loan that they can get.
That's great savings right there. So that should be the ching-ching and the light bulb goes off.
I think that absolutely makes a difference in people's ability to afford education.
SoFi is different from other student loan alternatives because it's not big government and it's not a huge financial institution.
Whereas most student loans are funded by the government or by other financial institutions that really don't have any vested interest in how students do.
SoFi takes alumni from particular schools and has those alumni groups help students fund their education at lower than government rates.
Well, we provide loans to college and grad students using this alumni funding. So there's like a pool at each of these schools.
SoFi is a novel approach to student lending that is predicated on the concept that alumni care about the well-being of their alma mater and students at their alma mater.
Which means that my creditor is not an institution, it is an individual. It is a group of individuals who share my affinity to my university.
And so rather than having banks or large anonymous third-party financial institutions lend to students, it's having alumni lend to students, and having alumni have a stake in the outcomes of those students, and students have a stake in the repayment of alumni since they have to repay their loans within the community. It's a really cool concept.
SoFi is a community-based student loan originator.
But they also create a network outside of that creates some sort of paying it forward for those alums who've graduated and those borrowers who are taking on this loan. And it creates a accountability that helps decrease the default rate as well.
We're decreasing the student debt crisis right now. And I think it's a huge crisis right now, $1 trillion problem, which is higher than credit cards and auto loans.
Students are taking out a tremendous amount of debt. National averages are upwards of 8 to 9%.
If we have a loan now, then it's going to impact us for the rest of our lives.
You can't get rid of it through bankruptcy. You're going to have to pay it. So it's why not discuss it? Why not take care of it? And why not save while doing it?
We look at sort of an old school traditional way of doing business, creating communities and having those communities help one another.
So that's what makes SoFi so special. In the sense of that, we try to foster a relationship between the borrower, the lender, the university, and us here at SoFi.
We're doing social good while giving alumni investors a double bottom line.
It's a win-win for everyone who's involved.
SoFi is creative, it's innovative, it's social, and it's smart.
SoFi is dynamic, and SoFi is impactful.
Is based in community, is a fun place to work.
SoFi is a solution to a growing problem in education in our country.
Issues about how educated our populace is going to be able to be going forward.
A game changer.
So not only do they give you a better rate, but they care about your future success.
Affordable, and it's the way of the future.
It's a great company, and it's about time students know that SoFi exists.
For more information, you can go to www.sofi.com. You can click on a calculator to see how much you'd save, and click on our application process to be approved in a matter of minutes.